I don't really expect that part of it to be a real long, drawn-out affair. It's just going to be whatever time it takes to punch that hole through would be the big thing.
Good. It's good that we're now making progress.
Progressing slowly, but surely. We got our lot polished off.
I see that. I mentioned to Jim that the Louis Wright was a stumper here in town. I visited with him on the weekend, and that I said Jim would call and make that appointment to do the stumping. And
what do you get for a stump like that? A couple $100?
I don't think it's that high.
I don't know what he charges.
It's so much an inch.
Yeah.
Is that?
The guy I get in Lakeview, he measures it.
Yeah, it's about an inch somewhere, isn't it? I've had them too. I've had them move
You know, it's more, I don't know, tree dip. That one, I bet that'd be at least $100. That's a big stump.
They're pretty competitive and do a good job.
You just might have to go in there with a saw. You got a saw?
Well, he will. He'll cut it off to where he can get the height of what he can clear with this.
So they got to move that little building?
Yeah, I talked to Wilma Fort with the Historical Society. They're planning to move it this spring sometime. They need to pour a slab and then pick it up and get it out of there. And then there's a couple other stumps. And what I'd like to do, I think, when that happens, we'll cut that curb off of our existing parking lot. So it'll just be one continuous flow in there. But probably not do anything about paving that part of it until next year, when it's had a chance to kind of settle out. We ran into that problem.
I mean, we were talking about the other day, if you put aggregate on it, then you're going to have to peel the aggregate out of it again if you decide to put a hard surface on it. And it's just best to let it settle and get firmed up.
Was there a basement under there?
Yes.
Yeah. It might be good to let it settle 2 years.
Well, we sure can. I mean,
because I know we buried a couple of houses, you know, that deep a hole sometimes
takes a while.
I don't know what you put in.
But it looks a lot better.
Oh, I assume that the cement floor of the basement, providing it was cement floor, would still be there. So
I can't speak to the floor, but the walls.
Sidewalls, I know they peeled those off.
Yeah. I would guess the floor still. They did have to plug that sanitary sewer, but the city employee was here when they did that, so everything's done. I guess the only other housekeeping thing I have is I got an email from Sac County Conservation, and there's a groundbreaking ceremony tomorrow evening, Wednesday, at the Peggy Park for the Interpretive Center at 6:30. So.
I caught a leak along that drive.
Yeah. Where's that? Well,
at the hayloft.
At the hayloft.
Because I kind of want to be out here and start that. I guess the only other thing we have is listening about providing a product for this dust be part of our discussion. Any other thing that you have on your mind, Jack, to this about?
I had another complaint on that road down by Oldville, 370th.
Maybe.
Even though they put some aggregate or
Well,
something on there.
You know,
Like I said, the last time it rained, it just...
Next board meeting.
It needs to have a...
If there's any explanation,
drainage
see me the 26th.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Being around here.
Okay. I'll look it over and then...
You want to cell phone him back
thank you.
at some point or leave him a message?
Because I don't understand why the person that complained just goes straight north to the other blacktop instead of going east to 39 through that.
You got a soft spot?
Yeah, the same one with 307 we talked about before. As soon as it rained the other day, Frankie was in and complaining again about it.
So did they put aggregate on it already?
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah, that's really been bad this year. At first I thought it was going to be better than last year, but I think it's been worse. Yeah, they've been down, you know, in my part of the county, they've hauled some of that ground up.
Oh, it's up freezing.
Well, I mean, on some spots. But
There's swales all over, I mean,
Yeah.
if you,
not just up
in
here,
Cedar, yeah.
but even all over, I've noticed.
Talking about the road situation, I had Craig Peller's house was in this morning to visit about some dust control. He's got both Wirtjes Construction and Richards Construction going on both sides of his home there, and with a lot of trucks. In the past, he had applied the material himself, and he is asking for half the material, and then he would still apply it himself. The cost of half the material is $200. So I guess I am in favor of asking Secondary Roads to provide that half of the product, half of the cost of the product to him. So
Yeah.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second that.
okay, it's been moved and seconded that we provide $200 worth of product for this road concern. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries.
That's, we've done that like for John Irwin, where we get heavy gravel truck traffic, whether it's a Sac County job or not.
And that's,
So this is consistent,
it is, it's actually, I mean,
savings.
yeah, he's going to apply it himself. He's asking for half the cost of the product. So, in the other instances, we've had it applied and paid half the bill. So, at least at this point, we're not having to pay for any application. So.
Greg Villegas, I talked to him a week ago, and tomorrow he and Don Reefer are going to drive.
Did he indicate where they were going to meet, or what?
Well, I thought
Do we need to give him?
Why don't we call him?
Okay.
I got his cell phone number.
Okay.
I was thinking, you could ride with him up this part of the county.
Sure.
And at some point, you could peel off, and I could. Jack, you don't have any.
I've got our C&D tomorrow.
So.
That'd be fine with me. I'll make it work.
Then
I did pretty well.
What's that?
Did you approve that?
Yes. Yeah. We're paying
Dean moved.
paying half the product cost, of which would be $200.
Yeah, 299-8362.
Okay. Greg, Rick Hecht. We're in a meeting here this morning. Dean had indicated you had contacted him about possibly running along to leave some ditch inspection. What's your plan or what's your schedule? We kind of thought that I would ride up here, and then if you got off to the west, that Dean might ride with you.
Renee have some claims or just...
Just those drainage repairs.
Repairs. That should be about the end of them. But I mean, farmers are all
No.
cut out.
Got more coming?
No, that'll be fine. I just meet you in here at 8.
I don't think there'll be a morning out of here.
Yeah. Do you have any idea what kind of schedule that'll be? Dean said he would like to ride with you when you got off to the west away.
Maybe you can call me around 10 or 9:30. If it rains, I don't know how long. Do a lot of looking in the road.
Yeah.